IPOB arises with anger. Well, as we all know, Omotosho and Tinubu has been playing 30 games on Nnamdi Kanu. And the games they are playing, it seems they have made it political with the 2027 election roaming by the corner. But the IPOB now has sent a strong message and a strong warning to Omotosho especially, because this particular Omotosho, he's now playing games with not only Tinubu but with Awomolo. Because Awomolo is a late counsel representing Tinubu and the federal government in the High Court. Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer, and we all thought that Omotosho should have ordered the release of Nnamdi Kanu by now. But still yet, Omotosho seems to be stubborn, and the IPOB have now sent a strong message, which I'm going to be showing you in this particular session. So in this particular session, there is a video I'm going to be showing to you guys to watch, because it seems Omotosho and Tinubu are adamant with the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent, and despite the calls from the UN to release Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian government, headed by Bola Tinubu, has failed to hit to the cause by directing Omotosho to release Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu has no case to answer, and the Kenyan High Court has also ruled in Nnamdi Kanu's favor 2 times that Nnamdi Kanu is free. In 2022, a lower court in Kenya ruled in Nnamdi Kanu's favor that Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and he was unlawfully detained while being tortured and his human rights was being abused. 3 years later, after the Nigerian government failed to hit to the cause of the Kenyan court, a higher court, which is the federal court in Kenya, ruled again in 2025, which is this year, that Nnamdi Kanu is free, that this man is innocent, that this man does not have any case to answer. They even awarded him 120 million naira in damages. Still yet, the Nigerian court is still adamant to the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is free. Imagine what Omotosho did in the last court sitting. He adjourned the case by 1 month, only to show up in the last court sitting and adjourn the case again by 3 months. You adjourn this man's case by 1 month. We're all expecting that Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released in the last court sitting, only for Omotosho to come and hold a case that did not even last up to 10 minutes and say that the case has been adjourned by 3 months. Well, watch this video and listen to what this man had to say. And after watching this particular video, I'm going to be showing you what the IPOB has said.
My message to Bola Tinubu and my message to CDS, my message to Chief of Army Staff, if you not get him, pull for the detention, unlawful detention of Nnamdi Kanu, make una come on hand. The Inspector General of Police, if you get hand, pull for the detention, unlawful detention of Nnamdi Kanu, come on hand. Marshal, if you get hand, pull for the detention of Nnamdi Kanu, remove your hand. Naval, Chief of Naval Staff, if you get hand, pull for the detention of Nnamdi Kanu, remove hand. The reason why they call una house say make una remove hand, make una release Nnamdi Kanu, the life of security, the life of non-commissioned soldier, police, when they don't go in the issue of Biafra from east, it don't too much. They don't slaughter a lot life of soldiers. They have killed a lot of soldiers, buried them in a shallow grave, eat some. They have killed a lot of police, mobile police, Atura. They have killed a lot of security in the north, all in the name of Biafra. I am not supporting them of their killing, but in other hand, they have the reason of killing. One, they detain Nnamdi Kanu unlawfully with the help of the government of Kenya. That one, the destination they their hand, and they now find that they are not terrorists. Nnamdi Kanu is not a leader of any terrorist, but Nnamdi Kanu is being detained unlawfully. Why the leaders of Boko Haram and ISWAP, the leaders of Fulani herdsmen, the leaders of Fulani herdsmen are there. The leaders of bandits, they are there. Nobody arrests them. But come to Nnamdi Kanu issue. Nnamdi Kanu was being arrested, detained unlawfully because he stand to gain his own country.
Well, from Sarah reporters, IPOB cautions Justice Omotosho against halting Nnamdi Kanu's trial based on Kenyan court ruling, where the IPOB has stated it clearly now that Omotosho should not compromise. And I'm going to read out the full details of this particular message. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has cautioned that the recent judgment by the Kenyan High Court, which ruled the abduction and extraordinary rendition of its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, as illegal and unconstitutional, must not be used as a legal basis to halt his ongoing trial in Nigeria. Now, this comes after Omotosho adjourned Nnamdi Kanu's case from 1 month to the space of 3 months. How can you adjourn a man's case by 3 months? This clearly shows that they have the intentions of keeping Nnamdi Kanu for further years in detention. Let's continue. In a statement signed by Barrister Onyedikachi Ifedi on behalf of the IPOB Directorate of Legal Affairs, the group acknowledged the judgments of the Kenyan courts but emphasized that Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja is constitutionally barred from acting contrary to the Supreme Court of Nigeria's ruling on the matter. While we acknowledge and commend the Kenyan judiciary for upholding the rule of law and condemning the illegal actions that led to our leader's abduction and torture, we find it necessary to clarify a fundamental constitutional limitation under Nigeria's legal system. The statement read, citing Section 287 of 1 of the 1999 Constitution, IPOB stressed that all subordinate courts are required to comply with the decision of the Supreme Court. The decisions of the Supreme Court shall be enforced in any parts of the Federation by all authorities and persons, and by courts with subordinate jurisdiction to that of the Supreme Court. IPOB quoted the Constitution as stating. Finally, according to IPOB, Justice Omotosho is duty-bound to abide by that judgment, regardless of its controversy or flaws. No trial court, regardless of circumstance, is permitted to override, ignore, or set aside a Supreme Court judgment, IPOB said. Well, my message to Omotosho is stop compromising. Stop liaising with Awomolo to frustrate Nnamdi Kanu. Because this very Awomolo is very, very corrupt. Because this same Awomolo is the person that told Omotosho that Omotosho should reject Nnamdi Kanu's no case submission file. Imagine what Awomolo is telling Omotosho. And I'm very, very sure that it is Awomolo who convinced Omotosho to adjourn this man's case by 3 months. Well, at this point in time, I'm going to allow you guys to tell me what you feel about this in the comment section below. Do want to like this video, share this video, and most importantly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so you won't be missing any trending updates.